One, two, one, two. One, two, one, two. It's your man Black D, Blackout Customs. Sorry for the delay. I was supposed to be starting at 12:15. I'm actually 14 minutes, 13 minutes late because my laptop for some reason would not start. You know what I'm saying? It just basically got shut down. It just wouldn't start. But we're gonna do this live today. Yesterday I actually was feeling a little bit down. I went to work. I came home and I just basically sat at home and listened to all of this stuff going on YouTube between Wack 100 and Hasan Campbell. And yesterday when I got home, I actually caught the live where Wack pulled up on Hasan Campbell on DJ Academics Live. It's seeming a little weird right now. What's going on? I feel myself that Wack stepped himself into a hole that he can't get out of right now, being that he kind of thought that Hasan Campbell was a young boy. Yo, what up, Cooch? What up, Authentic Rick? What up, Jeremiah? Thank y'all for stepping in the building. I think Wack really thought Hasan Campbell was a young boy. You know what I'm saying? And if you really sit back and look at it, Hasan Campbell is actually older than Wack 100. I know when you look at the picture, it looks like Wack is actually older than Hasan, but Hasan is actually older than Wack. And Hasan is a YouTuber. So basically, when Wack was on the phone running his mouth, Hasan just did what a YouTuber would do. And I don't think Wack knew or even fathom what would happen when he was sitting there talking to Hasan. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people didn't even realize that. A lot of people look back and think that Wack is this big OG. But if you Hasan is actually older than Wack. So I'm gonna play the audio what happened when Wack and when Hasan Campbell was actually on Academics Live, and then Wack eventually pulls up on him. So bear with me. Let me get this audio right. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on it right now, and I'm gonna go right into it. Let me play it right now. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, okay. All right, bet. So what's up? Um, I'm gonna be honest. First and foremost, I'm actually kind of I'm saddened that it went this way. I don't know if you planned for it to go. I'm not. I'm saddened that everything went this way because I think we all had a great conversation. Everybody was, again, everybody had their own position, own platform, own opinions, and we all try to get it in. Oh, sorry for that, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
Your Ford from the ground up. Wanted an iconic silver?
No, the
Pepper red. Area 51. You got it. In a Bronco Sport.
I don't know what that is. Hold on, guys.
And now,
hold on, y'all. I don't know what that was.
everything was good because everybody left and everybody left in peace. Where did all this stuff go left, my brother? All right, so somebody sent me a link on Clubhouse prior to the one that we're listening to right now, and Wack was talking to the people in Clubhouse, and he was telling them that, yo, I pressed that nigga. I pressed that nigga. And I was like, yeah, nigga, you got fucked in your ass. And I'm like, hold up. That nigga wasn't talking to me like that when we was face to face. He had gave me 1,000 hugs and we had good conversation. So how you get on Clubhouse and start telling niggas you was disrespecting me? So that's the vibe. When we left, after it was all over, he was talking about helping me start my clothing line. I thought we all had a good time. He gets to Clubhouse and he telling dudes that he was pressing me. And then when he sat up there and said, yeah, nigga, I said, you got fucked in the ass. I said, yo, you didn't say that to me. And see, One thing about Wack, Wack is a liar and a manipulator because before we started the podcast, and it's on camera, we had a conversation about what he did to Gilly and Wallow. And he was like, yeah, you know, I got to ask you. He asked me ahead of time, can I ask you about the band body thing? And I said, yeah. So when he gets to Clubhouse, he making it seem like he was just violating me and pressing me. But when you look at all the footage behind the scenes, and you was there, so I don't have to tell you, this nigga was my best friend. So how you get to Clubhouse and start telling a nigga, yeah, I said that nigga got fucked in his ass and he ain't do nothing. Like, what? Yeah. Like, first and foremost, man, my whole thing is like this.
And I don't mean to stop it real quick, but if you watch the interview, Wack did go at Hasan Campbell, but he did not go at Hasan Campbell like how he was trying to portray it, like he went at him on Clubhouse. It was more of a friendly bantam back and forth between the two. They was more or less checking each other's facts. I didn't feel any malice towards each like one giving each one or like press them. I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see no pressing at all. I just seen him kind of trying to be funny about the situation and just kind of throwing in little jabs. And on the same hand, Hasan was throwing the jabs back as well. So, I just had to call that out real quick because I didn't see Wack pressing him like how he said he did on Clubhouse. So let's get back into it. You know what I mean? Get back into it. Oh, hold on, let me.
Didn't go the way that I wanted to go because
here's how to cancel a
Here go
subscription
to
with
them.
Truebill. Open the app.
He kept cutting off and intervening in everything I was saying. Sure. You see what I'm saying? But I understand what I'm saying. But at the same time, I understand it's a debate. So that wasn't the problem. My frustration came from I felt like the conversation was just
Yo, thanks, Chill Town. Sub up, hit that like button, share this video. You know what I'm saying? We're about to give y'all some content today. This interview actually went for an hour. I believe it's like an hour and 30 minutes. So the first half is just basically academic asking Hasan Campbell basically his take on why it went left. All right. So here we go. Let's go.
sure. You see what I'm saying? But I understand.
I think that's where you and him start to differ, right? Because you're right. Honestly, I seen y'all having good conversation before everything started. I think once the conversation started, and I was trying to read the energy a little bit, and maybe I think in his interpretation, once you started like, because I don't like your opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong. You were like, yo, hey, listen, 6ix9ine, I seen you go down a route. My job here is to try to see if we could make sure you don't go down the same route, especially don't bring other kids down that same route with you. And you were coming at it that angle, and I don't know if that's the moment that Wack is just like, man, this nigga's just talking bullshit. Like, the dude's a rapper. Let him do what a rapper does in terms of, I don't know, getting attention, whatever the case is. You know what I mean? And I think in Wack's mind, he was throwing shots subliminally. I didn't think it was aggressive, but I think he was looking at it like, nah, he was shutting you down.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. Here's what it was. When you sat up there and you said in the hallway, when you sat at the table, you said it a few times. You even said Hasan Campbell you said he's the wild card.
I said that, like right. That.
Then you said Hasan is going to be the greatest YouTuber ever. Now, while we sitting at the table, right? We sitting at the table. He's starting to read them young boys' energy. I transformed the energy in the whole room, and they started talking about they not thugs anymore, they grown men, and they started speaking positive. He didn't like the glow that I had in the room because I outshined him. Wack in his ego feels like he's bigger than me, but right now he has a podcast. I mean, he has a YouTube page. I have a YouTube page. Video for video, I would kill him, even with celebrity guests on there, because when nobody wants to hear Wack talk by himself, or with Rick or whatever his name is, he can't fuck with me. So his ego is starting to kick in. Even though he's sitting up there talking about, Nobody knows you. When I came to Clubhouse and came into that room with FBG Duck Mother, they sent for me. He sent for me. He knew who I was. Wack forgot that he said that we was going to do a podcast together, me and him. And we had a lot of conversations. Wack just didn't realize that everybody that Wack talks about, he talks about them so bad and so greasy. I never trusted him. Not
So you see, right there, that's where Wack went wrong. Because first of all, you thinking you schooling a young boy when in all actuality, Hasan is older than you. So that's where he went wrong. And see, he's talking greasy and not knowing Hasan done left the streets alone. This man is a straight up and down YouTuber. That's all he does. So when he hears Wack start rambling on the phone to him about all the stuff that Wack started rambling his mouth on about, it was only in a YouTube's natural reaction to press record. You understand? Because he didn't trust him from the get-go. You know what I mean? And who really trusts Wack 100 right now, man? After all this footage has been leaked, will Gillian Wallow still trust this man? Will they still allow him to come up on their platforms and just ramble on about what he did and how he been and who he was and all this stuff, knowing that he likes to pillow talk? You know what I mean? So let's continue with the video. You know what I mean?
Wait. What do you mean though? Because we then get like some leaked footage or like leaked audio, whatever, and I don't know, like everything. Like this is my honest outlook from it, right? I look at Wack and I say this. I'm like, well, Wack, you see, I'm not a street dude, right? So like, if Wack went on Clubhouse and was like, man, yo, we had academics in there like shook. I might say like, yo, that's not true, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, Wack, fuck you.
Oh, my bad. Get this audio right. Audio keeps shutting down on me. Hold on. I got y'all.
I think what he said when it came to you obviously triggers you to be like, yo, bro, that's just not, what happened because I didn't feel that way. But how did it get from there to the leaked audio, and why did you feel you have to put that out? Because now that's the big subject of conversation.
because what you gotta understand is when this dude is sitting up there and he's telling people on the internet that he pressed me, like first and foremost, the dudes that I had with me, the ones you seen inside the room, there was at least about 9 of us in the room. There was another.
My bad, y'all. Somebody at my door.
I move smart.
You know what I'm saying? The ring doorbell picking it up.
So now when you understand.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me stop you right there. I don't want to ask you because I noticed it was different how you pulled up this time than when you pulled up when you first came to do an interview with Just Me. You were with another individual, and I don't know if I give off that energy to anyone that like, yo, Ack is gonna be like whatever, but like, you obviously weren't lacking or you were whatever, but like you were. It was less people. You didn't bring you brought way more people this time. What was your thoughts going into the interview that you thought you were to bring those people with you?
First of all, you gotta understand something, right? Like
Pardon the interruption.
When you listen to the conversation that I leaked, this dude basically blackmailed and extorted everybody. Like he said, he was squeezing. He was extorting everybody from his own words.
Wait, hold on. So I'm glad you mentioned that. So this is what a lot of people from Cali, and by the way, I've talked to Wack about this too. This squeeze word, apparently California dudes, when they use the word squeeze, it doesn't necessarily means extort. Usually, this is what they've told me, and then you can react to it. They said, yo, we use squeeze to basically use, okay, hey, you do this, then I could do this. That's not extortion. That's like, hey, listen, yo, put them on your platform because I'm going to do this for you. That's like a favor for a favor type of thing,
Now, hold on, man. This is where it starts getting weird because, academics is actually trying to protect the bag right now. You understand? Cause we all know what squeeze means, man. And Wack did not make any mistakes when he was saying that on the recording. Cause he specifically said he had Adam 22 on lock. He could call him anytime and get the man on there. And he said Gilly, Wallow, and Drink Champs, I gotta squeeze them. You understand? So don't make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, like you just doing favors for favors. We know what squeeze mean, man. We from the streets. You a street individual. You do not use terms that mean and then go and get on here and say, squeeze mean you do a favor for me and I do a favor. That's not what squeeze means, man. So come on, man. Let's get off that whack. Let's stop it, man. You know you got caught out there, and now the bag is exposed, and you're trying to catch yourself right now. And that's what's happening.
I mean, and it's like, how do you get somebody to do something they might not want to do? Hey, I'm going to give you another favor, so I'm squeezing you on this because I need it. I don't know. Again, I'm just trying to be fair.
Let me tell you something, right?
Go ahead.
When you listen to this nigga talking about how he blackmailed De La Hoya, how he blackmailed him, squeezed him, he used the same word. When he talk about how he set him up.
What's the De La Hoya thing? I didn't hear that audio.
Yeah, where he said, like, when we talk about how he set him up, when he talking about how he had the footage over Nipsey, like he's not sitting up there talking nice. The nigga is the foulest. Like everybody that he speak about, did you hear about what he said about Big U?
All right, hold on. The Big U thing we're gonna get into in a second. I'm gonna be honest, and this is me being 100% honest. I've been on the phone call with Wack. Wack told me the same thing about Nipsey. Now, again, obviously I didn't record it, but what he told me is that, hey, listen, there's some footage that exists of some very interesting stuff happening with Nipsey, right? And he said, yo, people think I hate him, but I'm protecting that from coming out. I don't, like, again, maybe you're reading between the lines, but I didn't look at that like he has the footage or he's threatening or he's getting paid to not release it. And I think that's what, because the Nipsey name is attached to it. And by the way, obviously, because I heard that conversation in a private setting, and now I can reveal it because, it's already out. But like I heard that in a private setting, I would never, ever say, repeat it. Did you feel like you were kind of like,
the Earth's gravity changes in spring, so feel the pull. Be bold.
Breaking, like, I don't know, some real nigga oath or at least like, confidentiality, just by even putting that conversation out?
What I feel like Nipsey is crying out through the grave. You ain't here. See, you gotta understand something, right? You didn't hear, I still got more. And when you listen to Wack in his own words, you'll understand that he's the most filthiest nigga on this earth. And see, that Thursday, when I went into his clubhouse, he muted me and talked sarcastic. And I'm like, yo, he ain't never had this energy. Me and Wack talk on the phone. Like, yeah, nigga, he muted me, blocked me out of his clubhouse, and said, I'll see you Friday. So I said, that's real funny. If you remember, I got the footage. The first thing I said to him when I walked in, I pressed him. I asked him, I said, yo, Wack, why you muted me out of that clubhouse? He played stupid, like, I didn't do that. I said, yes, you did. You spoke directly to me and said, nigga, I see you Friday. And he played dumb. So that right there let me know that his intentions wasn't right. So I already felt some type of way about, like, understand something. Him and Big U is the most creepiest, foulest niggas on this earth.
Wait, why you say that?
Why I said that, listen to the audio. Do you understand, Act? Do you understand right now that everybody in Cali is saying that he cannot step foot in certain neighborhoods? It is, everybody's predicting. I even got a phone call saying TMZ, which I didn't offer. Somebody tried to play a middleman. I wasn't trying to sell it. TMZ said we don't even want it because they said in 3 months somebody gonna be dead.
Now, I don't know how this is all going to play out, but I know that it's a known fact that the Bloods and Crips was or maybe still or was extorting um celebrities in California. Hence, we have celebrities like Chris Brown that says he's a Blood, which we all know that's underlying extortion. Soldier Boy. Um, it's and it goes on and on the list, man, of all these R&B singers and actors all of a sudden coming out and now they're Pyru or Blood. In the long haul, we all know that is it's all extortion for security, keeping these people from getting robbed, keeping their homes from being ran up in and stuff like that. That's how Wack and Big U make their money. So when Hasan exposed this, it kind of threw a little kink in the chain now, cuz all the protection that you say that you can give people as far as extorting them and stuff, it all comes into a question mark now, cuz you're running your mouth on the phone to people that you do not know or you have never even met, man. I think the clubhouse really got into Whack, and he just started running um his mouth too much on Clubhouse. And he thought he had a grip on this media thing until he ran into a dude like Hasan Campbell, man. Cause this guy's been on YouTube for years, man. He knows all the ins and outs and he knows all the tricks. That's why he's slowly dropping the footage piece by piece. Cause he's getting to the bag, man. He's getting to the bag. And you guys messed up when y'all try to go at him, because I believe the whole play of the podcast from the beginning was for you guys to put the eyes on 6ix9ine's music. And nobody's talking about 6ix9ine right now. He's the last thought of, that's coming to your head when you think about this podcast. You know what I mean? So, but
Pretty much somebody gonna be dead is what TMZ just said.
Wait, hold on. All right, let's just imagine that's true. Don't you kind of feel like a little because put it like this? You see, now people are questioning Nipsey's sexuality, and for better or for worse, even with Wax saying whatever, he said it to you privately, but now it's public, and now even if people want to believe it or not believe it, it's now a thing that's staining his legacy because you released that tape.
Well, it's like this, right? They were blackmailing them. No matter how you look at it, they was blackmailing him, and even through death, Wack is running around. He's dragging that man. He's a piece.
hold on. Let me ask you guys a question, man. It's like 7 of y'all, 10 of y'all in the chat, man. Do you think the expose, well, the so-called footage of Nipsey Hussle tarnishes his legacy? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the chat, man, if y'all think that really tarnishes Nipsey's legacy. You know what I mean? All right? Let me know, man.
So, no, you see, one thing people are not gonna do is flip the switch because I defeated him at his own game and make me look like I'm foul because I recorded the devil. Wack is a blackmailer. He is an extortionist. Them niggas is putting the pressure on. Like that shit he did to Gillian Wallow was foul. All the way foul. Everybody that Wack.
What do you mean? What do you mean the Gillian Wallow? Like
why would he go on a
All right, I got y'all. No. It does to people who believe it. I got you, Rick. I see that. That's how I feel too, Rick. Nip doesn't exist. No, I got you. No, because Wack pulled. Hold on, let me get this footage right. No, because Wack, hold on, it's going to, didn't pull this shit while Nip was alive. True, Chill Town. Sexually has nothing to do with the legacy, what you do or done. Facts word. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's some pedo shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true. Yeah. I think if it was like a pedo situation, touching a child or something weird, like real crazy like that, maybe. But a sex tape or him doing a little, like you said, we say it's a gay act. You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying, he performed a gay act while having sex, and I don't think that tarnishes him. You know what I mean? So let's get back to this video, get back to this audio actually. You know what I'm saying? And hear the rest of it because Wack is going to pull up in a minute.
To Gilly, I made videos about you in the past based off of the Chirac stuff because I didn't even know who you was and how big you was.
My bad.
Until I started finding out about King Von and FPG Duck and looking at certain situations, then I was like, oh, okay, academic. I didn't know who you was. Then I seen Rice on trying to dish you, so that's when I learned who you was. But it was like, yo,
hold on, I'm gonna be honest. You know what I realized? I don't know. I think we have different perspective of this because, like, I look at that and like, if you mention, right, like, if right now, right, say somebody like try to beat me up, right, while we're at the podcast, and if you mention it now, I don't know. I think I just, and this is respectfully. I think we just have different perspective because, like, me, I wouldn't care, like, you know what I mean. So I looked at because I was at that podcast when he mentioned the thing about Gilly. And I was looking at like, yo, I think Wack's just trying to get good content. But I ain't gonna lie, Gilly was a little upset. Gilly was, I've never seen Gilly like that before. And I guess to your perspective on it, maybe when you look at it like that, it's foul because that's not content. That's more like you're putting out something to disrespect somebody, right?
My whole thing. Listen, my whole thing is like this, right? When he sat up there, he said out of his mouth, that's why Bam fucked you in the ass, which Bam never did. That never happened. But he violated me, nevertheless. When he said out of his mouth, the gloves came off. There's no respect no more. You see what I'm saying? I would have never leaked those. I would have never let that audio out on him if he didn't disrespect me like that in my face. Like how he talking about he would have said it on me in that room. If he would have swung on me in that room, he would have died. Anybody that knows me knows if he would have swung, he would have died in that room. And that's the bottom line to that. Wack play all he wants to, but Wack, no. I got audio where Wack sitting up there saying, yo, I know you official. K-Slay told me you official. That nigga talk bad about everybody behind their back. Wait till you hear oh, that's right. He got the lawyers coming at me right now because he don't want y'all to hear what he had to say about everybody else. Wack 100 is nobody's friend. The dude is the devil. And bottom line to it is, that shit that he was doing to Nipsey Hussle is going to cost him. He know that from now on, he better stay on the outskirts of town because somebody ain't gonna like what he did. That dude is foul. He telling everybody that Nipsey Hussle was actually an informant. He was a rat. Oh, wait for the rest of the audio. Nipsey was a rat. And that's what he's trying to.
So this man Wack ran his mouth so much that this dude got more audio, man, of him calling Nipsey a rat now. So stay tuned. He will be leaking more audio. You know what I'm saying? Wack is trying to get his channel shut down right now, which I don't think he can. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it all plays out. Let's get back into this audio.
Say Nipsey was a rat.
And let me ask you a question because I talked to Wack about this, right? And Wack said this is where your information isn't correct or all the way correct. He said the alleged video of whatever sexual stuff was going on only came out after Nipsey died, so it's impossible anybody could have used that to try to blackmail or extort Nipsey because Nipsey was dead already.
Play his words word for word what he said. This is why everybody is disgusted and nobody's dealing with him. He's a manipulator. Play his words. Don't let him try to manipulate you. What he said was Nipsey was, yo, first of all, it's the tapes. Then you gotta understand, like he said, him and Big U was scheming on getting 30% of Nipsey Hussle's estate. The nigga said so much foul shit, you leave the shit out. You can't justify all of that in that audio.
Liberty Mutual customizes my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need.
My bad.
And I do like to customize stuff.
It's over for Wack. As far as a podcast goes, ain't nobody going to sit down with Wack no more. His career's over with. Nobody's going to trust him after what he just did and what he said out of his own mouth. He can't clean that up. I would love to hear what Big U have to say when he hear how Wack 100 had me on a phone conversation on a three-way while he was, and then got off the phone. Like, matter of fact, the funny part about it is he called me back because when he got on the phone with Big U, after a while I hung the phone up.
Wait, he called Big U out. Hold on. By the way, Big U did kind of respond. He put up a message and he said, I'm in the month of Ramadan. I'm not dealing with COINTELPRO. And he says, can't save what don't need to be saved. And I don't know what that means. That seemed very obvious. I don't know.
Yeah, because that act, you ain't gonna understand that. That's gangster talk right there. See, that's the difference between Big U and Wack 100. See, Wack's trying to be famous. Big U is trying to get the bag under the radar. So that's the difference between them two. And that's probably why they don't get along right now.
Listen, the obvious is that until the day Nipsey died, them niggas was putting pressure on him. They made his life a living hell. And anybody that say they love Nipsey, that rock with Big U or Wack, is not loyal to Nipsey. They're not a real true Nipsey fan. Them dudes is foul. So he can sit up there and say, oh, Nipsey gave me a warrant. Man, Nipsey was scared to death of them dudes, man. Nipsey brother pulled a gun out on Big U. You don't do that to your friends. He backed out a gun out on him.
Yeah.
Big U bragged about how he went to Nipsey studio and took the equipment out of the studio. Nipsey Hussle is dead. Shitty Cuz did not just kill Nipsey Hussle. That was a hit. Not only was it a hit, when you listen to the audio that I got, please, man, he already had, it was premeditated. After the dude hit, after he killed Nipsey Hussle, he went straight to the mental hospital because it was already planned.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that there was any part of the recorded conversation? Because I listened to some of the parts already, and it feels like Wack is buttering you up in terms of, like, you know, you just meet somebody trying to get to, like, he's telling you certain shit to make you feel like, oh, shit, you're the guy. You know what I mean? So he's like, yo, this was really going on. So you could kind of bite into that, and then you could trust him more. I don't know. Again, I'm not saying...
That's what made the nigga stupid. Where I come from, we call that snakes. What he did, he's a dangerous nigga. He's a filthy nigga. I don't trust. Like, bottom line to it is, see, you don't have a. I realize, Act, that you don't have a street brain. But if you pay attention to what's going on the internet, it's over for Wack. Everybody is the streets. Yo, that's why everybody calling me the heavyweight champ right now. Like, yeah, you brought the East Coast back. That's how everybody feels. Nobody is filming Wack. They're dragging him in Clubhouse. He can't justify the audios. Yo, my Patreon is full of fire.
Yo, I think he said it was Big U that wanted that 30% stuff. He said he told Big U no. And
listen,
go ahead.
At the end of the day, them dudes are greasy. Greasy. And it ain't no justifying the level of foulness. It's like, come on, man. How am I going to come in your house and steal money out of your safe and then try to justify, oh, I just wanted to look good on camera. I was going to take it to my house, do a video with it, and bring it back, but I just didn't tell you. Get your hand out of my pocket. Come on, man. Them niggas is greasy.
Yeah. Are you like, because I want to keep it real with you, some of the names and the things you mentioned and probably brought to light, are you worried about your safety?
The day that I was born.
Because by the way, I'll tell you this. I've heard a lot of industry stuff, anytime it comes to Nipsey, I just first of all, people already thought we had this beef, which we actually talked about it before he died. But I just stay out of it. You know what? Because again, Nipsey at this point is a martyr. He is someone who is mythicized in hip hop culture, where the story has been written. There is no extra shit that niggas really want to know. So if you come with that information, you are going against the legend, and you're probably somebody who's going to be blamed for tarnishing the legacy, which could have a lot of ramifications. There's some people who probably be like, yeah, we don't like Wack for what he said, but we don't like you neither because you leaked it.
Now, as you see the play going on, now you see Ack trying to do his spin tactics on it. You know what I'm saying? But Ack, man, it's too late. Like, if you literally watch the video, I caught the video yesterday, but academics took it down because I think he thinks the video does more damage than it does good. So a lot of the people that have it, we screen recorded it, you know what I'm saying, while it was happening live. So you can see in academics face, like literally, like he's like, damn man, Wack, we ain't looking good out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's trying to do the spin on it. And you see more of the spin coming when Wack get up here. But you see what's going on. Let's get back to this audio.
See, the real niggas in the street, they all hitting me up. And they don't feel that way. That's master manipulation. See, the problem is that there's so much energy around me right now. I got so much shine on me right now that certain niggas are getting jealous. Oh, wow, he recorded a conversation. Shut the hell up. I recorded the conversation for Nipsey fans so they can hear what the hell was going on with Nipsey, and people love me for it. From the east to the west coast, you got bloggers that's just...
Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on.
This shit that we did with us, with this podcast, was dope and it was big. But the aftermath with me and Wack is through the roof. And this is legend. This is going to go down in history.
Yeah, so the podcast is having legs essentially, to be honest, because now this is a different storyline. This is like the sequel almost turned into bigger than the original.
Yeah, it is.
It is bigger than the original because the original idea of the podcast was for you guys to promote 6ix9ine's new music and the new crew that he's running with. And does anybody care? Hell no. We care about Wack snaking people.
And see, the thing about it is also, there's probably like about 1,000 podcasters that's eating off of the situation with us at the table. And
Facts. I'm eating. We gonna eat. We gonna eat, man.
More of the aftermath. So it got even bigger.
Absolutely.
And now here's where the jealousy comes in. Nobody wants to see Hasan Campbell on top. I am the underdog. I'm doing everything by myself from a cell phone. I am the underdog. No laptop, no nothing. Everything from a cell phone. And dudes don't understand how I got this far. And now, even still, it's like millions of people watching. And actually, like, yo, is this really going on? I'm on the phone. I've been on the phone with celebrities on a daily basis. Never have I recorded anybody else's conversation. I put conversation for my personal reason because I knew I was dealing with snakes. And Wack was the biggest one out of all of them. I recorded a conversation that I had with another dude that's like kind of like gangster, only because if he went up on the end, he said, yo, I pressed that nigga like Wack did, I was going to say, nah, this is how the conversation went. I never leaked the conversation, and I'm not going to say who, because that brother...
My bad. I got commercials, man.
He never went out there and told people, yo, I had to check that nigga, this, that. So if he ever did, the conversation is going to say, no, this is what really happened. Outside of that, I don't record conversations. Yeah, that's not my style. But I knew Wack was the devil. And see, the bottom line to it is, it's like, yo, the nigga admitted to extorting Oscar De La Hoya, a great champion boxer, who relied on them dudes to get him, you know, some people, girls, dudes, whatever he liked. He dressing up in negligees and shit like that in women's attire, and they extorted him. Nipsey Hussle extorted him. Everybody, yo, it's a long list. I'm not even giving out the list of everybody that he's squeezing, he's disrespecting. It's like, yo, Nipsey been dead. He died a horrible death. Why is Wack 100 still running around, dragging and just destroying that man's name? Why is he destroying his legacy? Where's the hate and the jealousy coming from where he hate him so much that he won't let him rest in peace? Why people ain't asking that question?
Well, I'll definitely clear up this, and again, you know, this is up to anybody who's listening for them to either believe me or not. Whatever, maybe you're right. This word "squeeze" could mean a lot of different things. I can tell you, this is the 100% full transparent view of me and Wack's relationship. We've never exchanged any money, but I think we do see there's certain benefits. By the way, there was at a time the first time I ever talked to Wack, there was a situation with the Migos when I was with Joe Budden, and people were calling around, blah blah. Wack called. It was like, yo, listen, they mad at Joe Budden. Where's your position on this? I know you're not a street dude. I'm like, nah, I'm not into that type of stuff. Anyway, Wack has always reached out when it comes to other situations like that. And also, I have given him like advice or like, you know, like extending the platform to like if he has an artist in terms of, and I don't know if people want to consider that a squeeze. Maybe that's a squeeze. But
listen, man, like I said, Wack 100 out of his own mouth was extorting Oscar De La Hoya. You sitting up there, you telling me that I don't think.
You think he's extorting for money? I'm trying to get the nature of the extortion.
He was blackmailing him. He was blackmailing him with sex tapes and pictures. The same way he was blackmailing Nipsey Hussle with sex tapes and pictures. This is out of his own mouth. I got recordings. I got him on tape. The nigga's foul. He's foul. Wack 100 is the type of nigga get you out of town. You ain't got no shorty with you. You want to get with it. He lined you up with a shorty, and then they got you on tape. Shorty beat her, and this is allegedly. I'm just giving you like some of the shit that he admitted to. You don't even know you in a room with hidden cameras and shit like that, and now there's footage all over the place. This is what he does. Wack is not a friend of anybody. He did it to De La Hoya. He did it to Nipsey Hussle. How you get sex tapes on De La Hoya and Nipsey Hussle?
Right? Yo, Hasan.
Hold up. One more for you. See, this is why the internet is going crazy. Why is it that Wack 100 was the one that got the tape? Wack 100 got the sex tape of Kanye West. How did you get Kanye West sex tape? Oh, you got it from Ray J. Right. So you went and got the sex tape from Ray J. Why? So you could extort money out of Kanye West. And then Kanye West brought the tape back. I gotta say allegedly.
Yeah, man. Kanye, from what is said in the streets, Kanye bought that tape back, man. I want to know what he paid for it, man. I really want to know what he paid for it. I know he dropped a bag on that joint. Kanye a billionaire.
So now you gotta understand something. You extorting niggas. How you got sex? So now you got Kanye West's sex tape, or rather Ray J and Kim Kardashian sex tapes. You got that. You got De La Hoya sex tape, and you got Nipsey Hussle sex tape. How do you explain that? He's the devil.
Is there a way where you and Wack could like, because again, I think here's what I fear, right? I've been in this industry and I've been privy to certain stuff, but I know when certain things could hurt other people that's not intended to hurt. And I think where you're at right now is that you have a lot of maybe inside knowledge or information. And granted, you want to out Wack, but there's going to be a lot of blowback, and there's going to be a lot of collateral damage in the sense of when you mentioned that tape with Nipsey Hussle, the particular baby mama in question is now under fire because people are asking her questions. You get me? When you mention some of these other things, people are going to go to that and be like, well, we heard it from this. Again, would you want to get to the point with Wack where, because I feel like you're using all this just to weaponize against Wack, how could y'all settle it without this? Unless your goal is to just expose it all.
Listen, my whole thing is, Wack violated me. All Wack had to do was call me on the phone and say, yo, man, because Hocus tried to squash it, right? I told Wack I ain't got no beef with him. Wack want to be disrespectful. Let's get disrespectful. And see, my whole thing is, Wack is a clown. But, nigga, instead of handling it in the streets, he talking about going to court. Oh, I'm going to court. So now the gangster going to court, you bitch ass nigga, that's a bitch move. Now you going to court. That's a bitch move. As far as it going to the street act, I don't know if anybody told you about me.
No,
everybody.
No. I don't want it to go to the street. I'm just saying, I felt like if you and Wack, because I seen y'all demeanor in person. You get me? And I don't know how y'all were on the phone, but I think I've always said this. You see, Clubhouse is a place where it entices somebody to talk shit. So you then hear Wack basically giving his side, and of course he's a little hyped up, and then you're like, oh, yo, this thing is talking like he pressed me. So now I got to go in there. Y'all start getting an argument. People hyping it up. Y'all start basically throwing around the Frank stand, and then you know what happens? You get to a point where you're like, man, fuck it. Since he...
Now, who was wrong, though? Now, if Wack had never went on Clubhouse saying he pressed that man, none of this would be going down. You know what I'm saying? But he went up there, he said he pressed the man, and then he said he asked the man why he ain't go after the man that fucked him in his ass. You know what I'm saying? Now, once you start talking like that, what you think Hasan gonna do, Wack? And you didn't say that when you was on the podcast, because I watched the podcast. You did slip a couple of low blows in there, but your energy wasn't like the same energy that you're saying you had on Clubhouse. That's the whole thing. And I think a lot of people see that, and that's where you went wrong, bro.
He thought he had the one up on me. The gloves are off. I'm dropping and I'm going to expose this guy. You get what I mean?
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, like I said, the nigga disrespected me. I would have never let the audio out without his permission, because we was both supposed to be doing a podcast or whatever the case may be. So, you know, for legal purposes, I'm saying that's why I was recording them, because we were supposed to be doing a podcast together. But I would have never released it.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on. Get this audio right. You know what I mean? He's gonna get into why he recorded it. Hold on.
Really bad.
Here we go. The commercials. Hold on, y'all. Let's get over it. We got it.
He was really, really shiesty. Business is business.
Yeah.
I showed the devil love, but I fed him with a long spoon because I knew he couldn't be trusted.
Yo, that's bars right there. That's bars, man. I showed the devil love, but I fed him with a long spoon because I knew he couldn't be trusted. This nigga dropping bars, yo. This nigga drops some bars, yo. Hold on, man. I gotta play that one. I gotta go back on that one, man.
We were sitting together with each other. We did business. It felt good.
I gotta go back on that one right there, boy.
When we were sitting together with each other, we did business. It felt good. We all smiled together. He had to make it look like he was the man. He was pressing me like dogs. Even though I'm not a street nigga no more, I'm a family man. I still got street ways, and I still got that respect that comes along with it. And I'm not going to let nobody disrespect me. And see, the one thing, like I said, I'm glad that you made it clear. Wack did not disrespect me or press me face to face. The nigga was giving me hugs and had pretty teeth. He had pretty teeth. He kept smiling.
Well, so, I think the disagreement with that is, I think he's saying that he said certain stuff, which I watched later. Like, he was saying little comments, and I think he said I was just, well, hold on.
Would you
be down to have a conversation with him?
When he went to Clubhouse, not the one that you listened to, there was one prior to that. They had like 2 rooms. The nigga was sitting up there telling people, he put the pressure on me. He was talking to me, telling me, yeah, nigga, you got fucked in your butt. The nigga did not talk to me like that. No man will ever say some shit like that in front of my face and I get stabbed dead in your neck. Nobody.
Would you have a conversation with him?
I'm willing to have a conversation with him.
Wack hit me. He want to come in here and talk.
No, we talk face to face. I don't want to talk on the air.
Okay.
I want to talk.
Now peep it. Act just said Wack hit him. He want to come up there. The man said, you know what I'm saying, he don't want, you know what I'm saying, the man to come up there. He want to see him face to face. But peep what happens.
Face to face, because I'm not really with the yelling back and forth shit. That's clown shit to me. Wack wins in the argument because he's a master manipulator that likes to yell. When Wack want to talk to me, we can meet face to face and have a conversation. So that way, when he decide that he want to get loud and he got some shit he want to get off his chest, Wack ain't the only nigga that get pissed. Wack got a whole lot more to lose than me. I ain't scared of nobody. So whenever he want to meet up face to face, we can pull him face to face. And if he really feel like he got that much that he want to get off his chest, may the best man win. One of us won't go home. It's life or death. That's it.
If it's possible, and I know you said face to face, because I just think that's gonna lead to somewhere else.
Well, you know what? Disrespect. Yeah, I told Wack we can get in the ring and fight. Because if we meet in the street to get it on, somebody's going to end up dying. I already know that.
And again, it's up to you.
And Wack got a crew and I got a crew. He got a crew and I got a crew. It's just that simple. He got niggas and I got niggas, and it's just that simple. And the bottom line to it is, if we meet up outside of the ring, 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be about 5 or 6 bodies on the floor, maybe more than that.
We're not trying to have that outside. That's what
we already know that. And bottom line to it,
if we could have an orderly conversation in here where there's no yelling over each other, because I get what you're saying, because I listen to Wack on Clubhouse. He definitely overtalk people. If it's an orderly conversation where you speak, he speaks, nobody cuts each other off, because we don't want this to be violent. And also, Hasan, you're about one thing I didn't like about how your approach was in that room. You were trying to talk about those kids' futures, and there's a lot of people watching you, and that's why I think some people might think it's mixed messages, because there, a lot of what I hear you say is that you don't want to send them down the same route, but now you're still.
Yo, facts, Erica. He did leave there happy. They was all happy at the end of the podcast until Wack went up on Clubhouse the next day and going crazy, man. Everybody was happy. It would have just been people talking about the interview, but Wack went crazy, man.
Saying, yo, listen, we could go to that extreme, which I think your whole message is kind of like hoping that they don't get there.
Well, I'll tell you like this. Once he sat up there and told me that he thought it was funny that a grown man that molested me fucked me in my ass, which I was never fucked in the ass by nobody. When he told me that, there's nothing really to talk about unless you don't apologize. Nigga, outside of that, I don't want to talk to that nigga unless we gonna meet up behind the scenes. I don't want to talk on the air with that nigga about nothing, because the reality of it is, like, he got my phone number. He feel like he want to meet up and do whatever he want to do, we do it like that. Because when I told him, fuck it, let's fight. Let's get that bag. Let's get in the ring and fight. He said, I'm not putting no money in your pocket. So now you talking about taking me to court? Take me, nigga. With all the energy and with all the shit that I got, I'll start I got YouTube pages. I won't even use them. I start a whole new one and show you just how I can build a whole new one. I ain't nothing to talk about. Bottom line to it is, man. See, the one thing I will say to Wack, I really, really, really wanted to do business with him, clothing lines and all the rest of that. I really feel like me and Wack probably could have made at least $10 million probably in 6 months. There's a lot of things that I'm getting ready to do. And me and Wack been talking about that. It was still on the table. So it's like, I'm not going to have nobody disrespecting me. I'd rather die than have a nigga just disrespecting me. I don't live with disrespect. I got kids looking at me. I got a wife looking at me. I refuse to let a man just disrespect me. See, talking shit on the internet is cool. But when he was in my face, we was debating friendly. Even if he took little jabs, that was cool. Because when he said that was some buster ass shit, he didn't call me a buster. He said that was some hoe ass shit. But I also, what did I call him? I called him a house nigga, right?
Yeah.
He ain't swing when I called him a house nigga. You got the tapes. But it was all in love. I'm not going to front like I was trying to punk him. It was us exchanging the same energy. He gets off the internet. He wants to front. Wack, if you would have threw a punch at me inside that room, you wouldn't have had to wait for my niggas to get through the door. I would have went up under my shirt and lifted you. I would have lifted you. Your soul would have levitated. Stop playing with me, man. I'm not that. K-Slay told you, and I got the audio of that too. Yo, K-Slay told me about your Wack, man. I'm not that nigga. I'm not running. I'm not ducking. I'm not hiding from nobody. The only thing your punk ass gonna do is, like you said, go get the lawyers. You supposed to be a thug, and you going to get the lawyers. You some bitch.
But Hassan, we
God
gotta
damn.
look towards trying to, getting this kind of like this can't be a war. You know what I mean? And I get your perspective from it, but I feel like you and him can sell y'all issues without everybody's business being in the open. You know what I mean?
But he's the one that took it to everybody. I thought me and this nigga was cool. Yo, me and Tekashi spoke to each other right before Wack did this bullshit. We on the phone. We talking about we getting ready for the next one. We going through 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I already know I'm still fucking with Ack. I'm still coming through to see Ack.
So let me introduce you to
Hold on, y'all.
We're talking to
Goddamn Shaq.
Tekashi talking about he gonna pull up again. 3, 4, 5 is gonna be mad more times. You know what I mean? When we gonna do it or whatever the case, and that's cool because it's dope. I had no intentions on beefing with Wack. I just knew that Wack was a dangerous snake, and I know I gotta be careful with him. He's a snake. He is a snake. And West Coast niggas feel like they don't have to respect East Coast niggas. This is why the whole East Coast right now crown me the motherfucking king, because ain't nobody ever checkmate that nigga like that. Everybody else.
All right, now you got to pause on East Coast calling you the king, man. And all West Coast dudes don't feel like that, Hassan. Stop the bullshit.
Scared of this nigga. I'm not scared of him.
And by the way, Wack did hit me, and Wack said, "Yo, he's not telling the truth." He said, "Man, I did not ever tell this man that I'm going to court. That is not what I'm gonna do."
Talking about he gonna knock my channel down. Like, the fuck out of here with that punk ass shit. He gonna take my channel. Like, gotta take it, nigga. I would never put the courts on you. Wack is a stupid nigga because he looked at me like the smallest nigga in the room, but he didn't realize that you spoke life into me when you said Hasan Campbell was going to be the greatest YouTuber. Look at me now. Do you see how the internet is going crazy over me?
Hassan, when you left that day, so and this is a question because I watched it over again. Did you feel any? Because I didn't feel any type of way about anything that was said. I was telling people, I'm like, yo, there's a part of the thing where like somebody grabs the mic out of my hand, and I look at them like, this is good content. I don't give a fuck. Did you feel any type of way of either being played? Like, there's a moment where you were mentioning the whole Africa Bambaataa thing. I seen people laughing, and I don't know if that got you upset.
Yo, Ack, listen to me. I'm gonna say it again. I thought I had one of the best times of my life, so I couldn't understand why he left and he was so disrespectful. When we was sleeping, see, you were so drunk, you don't even remember.
Nah, I was drunk, I ain't gonna lie.
No, I got footage of you. We was clowning around. Yo, Wack gave me about 50 hugs before I left. So I couldn't understand the nigga going to Clubhouse disrespecting me. I got all this footage. You know what? I'm milking this footage. I'm putting up piece by piece by piece. I never intended on beefing with Wack. I would have never put that footage out. I never intended. Wack told me, we gonna get your clothing line started ASAP. That was his last words to me. Why the fuck would I want to beef with a nigga that I wanted to do business with? He is.
And now it's going on. Your man Wack about to pull up right now. Check it out.
Nigga, because he's looking at me like, all right, Tekashi, that's the cash cow. Act the cash cow. Nigga, I'm up and coming. I am the people's
hold on though.
Niggas like it or not.
Hassan, so you mentioned like, extorting and like blackmail and all that stuff, right? But could somebody say the mere fact that you had this audio, you always were gonna have the leg up to possibly do that to Wack?
Academics, now let me answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga just told me that he blackmailed De La Hoya, he blackmailed Nipsey Hussle, and then at the same time, he sat up there and he blackmailed, allegedly, Kanye West, that sex tape with Ray J and Kim Kardashian.
Wait.
So you thought that I was going to do?
Did he say he blackmailed these people? Like,
He told me he extorted the shit out of them. I got it on tape. Nigga, listen to the tape.
He used the word extort because he said he was saving.
The nigga told me dollar amount when he got out of De La Hoya for his sex tape. How he set him up the whole story. Ask him. Wack is a man of his word, right? Ask the nigga. Tell him to bet me $500,000 right now that I don't have those tapes. He know I got them. And he didn't say that. You think you're going to talk that dirty about people and I'm going to trust you? See, I know with contracts, a nigga can't get around me because we got contracts. You take money, okay. We deal with things a certain type of way with contracts. But that nigga was sitting up there blackmailing everybody in fucking California and Hollywood. And then you think that I wasn't going to beat him at his own game? That's a dumb nigga. First of all, he got to understand something, right? A devilish nigga can't understand the minds of a righteous man. That's why when I was sitting in that room and I was speaking life into those kids, he was speaking death. I was speaking life into them, telling them that they kings and they soldiers and warriors. He's sitting up there talking about, no, nigga, you an entertainer.
Wait, hold on.
Listen.
Do you regret that, though?
Listen, I want to teach you something,
okay,
right? I want to teach you something. When you somebody that pray, somebody that fasts, somebody that meditates, you on a different plane with somebody that's money hungry and greedy. There's a moral compass that you have that they don't have. That's why he didn't look at them niggas as if, okay, you the next generation. That's why he stopped me like, nah, F that about that white man shit. I never said nothing about the white man. I told them young brothers that y'all killing each other because y'all looking at each other's eyes throughout the eyes of the enemy. So now I'm getting deep. Wack can't compete with me on a spiritual plane or on the legacy of a Malcolm X or even a Nipsey Hussle. He can't understand that plane, so he had to go against that in a devilish way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's unfortunate it got to this point, and you know, I feel like, you know, just being fair to Wack, you know, because he's texting me. He said, yo, he's not telling the truth. He said,
all right, listen, the audio will tell it. Now, I'll do him a favor. If he want to hit me up behind the scenes and he want to call it a truce, I won't put nothing else out. And I'll delete it from this point because the reality of it is we could call it a truce. But if he want to sit up there live, stay tuned. Go to my Patreon, patreon.com, Hasan Campbell, and listen to the rest.
Yo.
Here you go.
Yo.
Yep.
Hey, nigga, I ain't using no police, nigga, no attorneys, nigga. What's up with that shit?
Everybody hitting me talking about you said,
oh, it's coming down, but I ain't using no attorneys or police. You don't need that.
Oh yeah, so basically you use a
no,
lawyer.
What I'm saying is don't lie. We ain't never had no podcast. Nigga, I didn't know you.
No, we talked about having a podcast.
We never had a podcast.
You want me to play you right now?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
You want me to play it?
With more pros trusting internet.
Hold on, commercial. My bad. Hold on, y'all.
I was down to talk to my
Hold on, y'all. My bad. Let's get it right.
Play the whole shit.
Do you want me to play you for you right now?
We ain't never had no podcast, nigga.
I didn't say we had a podcast. I said
you mean?
I said
but I'm not tripping. Listen, Hasan, don't nothing change for me on my side. I'm who I am. You can't start a war and tell me how to fire back. So you had your fun, right? I don't give a fuck about a YouTube channel. That's how you make your living. So nigga, I'm gonna have my fun.
I got more than one. Knock yourself out. I'm not scared.
Yeah, that's cool. The pay's gonna come down, and I'm gonna laugh about it. You laughing, I'm laughing. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck neither.
Bro, see where you went wrong
Yo, can't y'all squash this?
Hey, this where you went wrong is when you said I had you on the three-way with Big U and Big U didn't know it. What you don't know is me and Big U ain't talking 15 months on the phone. We don't even fuck with each other. That's where you went wrong, dummy.
Oh, so
that's where you went wrong, but
so
you
basically,
an East Coast nigga, and you don't know those politics.
So basically, what you did was you called another nigga on the phone to pretend to be Big U.
Big U wasn't on the phone. Big U voice is Big U voice. Everybody knows.
You want me to play
voice, nigga?
All right, let's go.
You lied, nigga.
So you didn't call him.
That was me and you on the phone, nigga.
You didn't call Big U on the three-way. You didn't call. All right,
hey,
we'll see.
Listen to me, bro. Me and Big U ain't talked on the phone.
You called Big U on the phone.
Damn near a year and a half.
Lying. I was on the phone.
What I'm saying.
Told me to mute my
Big
phone.
U even know that.
Nigga, you're lying.
Bro,
listen,
me and Big U don't even fuck with each other. Nigga.
You called Big U on the phone.
We ain't talking to each other 15 months.
The weekend of the Super Bowl.
Hey, listen. Everybody on the West Coast know that. You just don't know that.
You are lying. You're lying.
Me and Big U know when we called each other, nigga. You played yourself.
All right.
We don't talk to each other.
Stay tuned then.
We have been in the same room and don't even acknowledge each other.
You want to play with
I hear you, Cooch. I'm gonna check it out. And yo, man, this is crazy because he telling the man he lying. Now, I know I hear Wack going off and everything, but if you pay attention to how Hasan is just like, all right. We got more footage coming, y'all. We got more footage coming.
I play with lawyers too.
Shit.
All that slander that you did with lawyers, play with lawyers.
Yo. Wack. I am who I am, and I got a great YouTube team. I run a label. So I let them do it. Ain't nothing. Yo, Wack, he says if y'all come to the truth, y'all can just end it. I feel like for example, yo, fuck that, because you on some punk shit too. No, because I told, hey, listen, I'm the only nigga got at this nigga about his sexuality. I'm the only nigga in there. Right, it's not only about you though. Like there's information coming out about Nipsey and his baby moms. To pay this nigga some money, I told this nigga in his face, 6ix9ine ain't paying shit, and that's a Wack call. Did I not? When he called 6ix9ine the king, I told him he was a bozo. But it's going beyond that. It's going to leak conversation that's affecting other people's lives. It's affecting. I told him he was on some busted shit. Oh, so I was asking this man to get this nigga some money. So I was supposed to. Did I not? You did. But so now it's what you mean, nigga? I wasn't pressing. So that was pressing me, nigga. What? Bro? If so that was pressing me. The time, so listen. Listen. If you would have got in my business, bro. I thought that was. If you would have got in my business, I thought that about me trying to get some money for one of my mans, and you would have said, "Fuck that, nigga. This is my call." You nigga have been a problem right there, nigga. Man, you know what? What the fuck is we talking about then? What are we talking about? Nigga, it'd have been a problem. I'm not. Why are we talking? Listen, I'm not tripping with you. Get handle your business. I don't give a fuck. I've been a power 33 years. Niggas been trying to kill me all my life. Get in line. It did nothing. You took nothing. You stopped nothing. You just showed 3 things. A, you scared of me because you didn't say none of that shit in my face. You came to the shit already knowing you felt a certain type of way about me. You should have got at me. That's real shit. B, you showed another thing, right? Wack does pull up Dolo. I could have had a 50 niggas. For what? I didn't need it. It was going to be what it was going to be. I went there expecting not to leave because I knew any nigga say anything weird, I'm addressing it. I wasn't in that motherfucker 25 deep. Nephew was. You got, nigga, I asked you about the sexuality. Then you said what you said, and I said, so you liked it? Nigga, I said everything possible. You did not say that to me, motherfucker. Play it on the tape. Play it on the tape. That's right. Did you watch the interview? You said I liked it. Did you watch the interview? You said, I don't have anything to do with it, but I tell you, apologize. That's what you mean. You didn't apologize. Before that video started, you didn't ask me for permission to bring up Ben? On Paru, I did. You a lying nigga. I ain't asked you for no fucking permission. All right, whatever. I asked you for permission. Listen. We don't get you out your mouth. You's a sucker, my nigga.
God damn.
Anybody that know me knows, nigga. Wack ain't, if you watch that shit, we freestyled that whole fucking interview. You heard me ask this nigga for permission? Keep it real, bro.
I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that part.
We can be behind the scenes. Fuck all the talking on the internet.
Yeah, because you know, nigga, you didn't want it. You didn't want it. You did not want it.
I want it now, nigga.
You didn't want it.
I want it now.
You didn't want it.
You wasn't bringing it, bitch.
You didn't. What you mean? I disrespected you 5-6 times, nigga.
Oh, you disrespect?
On the screen.
So nigga, you was
calling you weirdos. Nigga, asking you about a nigga fucking you in your ass, telling you liked it.
You said it like that?
6ix9ine ain't doing shit,
like
nigga.
that. Nigga, them
telling you 6ix9ine. That's why you studying. Because I seen it in your eyes. I seen a bitch in your eyes. I seen a bitch in your eyes, nigga. Your chest is so back to your spine.
You a dead man walking.
That's cool, nigga. I'm with that. I'm with that. Bring it.
You a dead man walking.
But why you crying about niggas coming to your house? Why you reporting stuff about niggas coming to my house?
What?
You didn't send the police, nigga, bro.
You.
I know it didn't. Nigga, why you talking about it? We don't report that kind of shit.
I do what the fuck I want.
We do not report that kind of
shit.
Why are you reporting that?
Open the face ass nigga.
You a dead man.
Open the face ass young ass.
I told you gay. I told you got fucked in your ass. I told you like this shit. I told you 6ix9ine ain't giving you shit.
Nigga,
what happened? Why you didn't say nothing right then?
Nigga.
Why you didn't say nothing right then, bro?
I do what the fuck I want to do, nigga.
Why you didn't say nothing right then?
Hold that L. Hold that L,
I ain't got no L.
Hold that L, nigga.
I didn't lose that.
Hold that L, nigga.
What I lose?
Hold that L.
Oh, you prove this ain't nobody gonna get on
Hold that L, nigga.
No more. I didn't lose shit.
Mister, hold on.
I ain't lost nothing.
Mister, I extorted Della Hoya. I blackmailed Della Hoya.
Them pictures is up, nigga. I
Yeah,
said it on my first podcast.
What you talking about? Nobody gonna try.
Hey, bro. I said it on my first podcast. I made 800. I said it. What do you mean? The pictures is up. The video ain't up.
You fouled.
The video didn't go up.
You fouled.
The video didn't go up.
Yo, that man told him he made 800,000 off of Oscar De La Hoya, man. God damn, boy. Man, yo.
You fouled.
The video didn't go up.
You fouled.
The pictures are up.
Wack, you consider that extortion, though.
Wack, you are not. When you was in my office,
say it. Nipsey a rat,
yeah,
right?
I made 800 off them pictures. Did I not?
Nipsey a rat, right? Nipsey's a rat, right?
Academic, did I not?
I don't remember that.
Nipsey's a rat, right?
Yeah, hold on. But Wack.
Talk that shit, baby.
He's trying to call you an extortionist because of that. He's trying to say you're an extortion. You're extorting people.
That's not extorting. That's business. I didn't extort nobody.
Okay, explain because some people don't know.
Nipsey's a rat, right?
How's that extorting?
Nipsey's a rat, right?
Wait, hold on, Hasan.
Nigga, you pussy. Nipsey's a rat, right?
We talking about you. You a rat.
Nipsey's a rat, right?
You a rat.
Nipsey's a rat, right?
You a rat.
Oh, you pussy.
You a rat.
Get out of here, man.
You a rat. Don't you? He gonna run. Act. He gonna run. Act.
All right, right now, Hasan done got mad now and bounced. So it looked like he about to go make a video. So we gotta look for the footage. I'm gonna look for the footage, man. But he bounced off there. Now it's gonna be Act and Wack doing the cleanup.
You on here, bro, on some punk shit, bro, because you know I was pressing the shit out of that nigga.
Well, Wack,
guy, and looking like right now, if you watch the video, it kind of looks like Wack is kind of turning the tables and trying to press academics right now. So peep how it goes down.
Every time that nigga said something remotely wrong, nigga, I was violating that.
No, you was correcting him. But here's the thing.
There ain't no correct. Hey, look, ain't no correcting, nigga. Let me tell you something, bro. When a nigga asked the 6ix9ine, yo, my man Ish need whoop whoop, I said, hold on, nigga. That nigga from the other side, yeah. Fuck that. 6ix9ine ain't doing nothing.
That.
Wack called that shot. Did I not say that?
No, you said that.
Okay? When the nigga got to call the 6ix9ine the king, then I called him a fucking weird. You a fucking weirdo, bro. Fuck you mean he a king. You trying to stop me. You niggas stopped me 2-3 times when I really wanted to go in and you know it.
No, that's true. I give you that. Hold on.
So all that blood on Pyru, you been knowing me for a while, nigga. I was the same nigga I always am.
No.
My calm ain't never calm.
Hold on. No.
When niggas is using words like weirdos, buster, you ain't shit, you like getting fucked. What you mean I wasn't disrespecting you?
All right, well, if you see, I don't look at it from a street perspective. Like if somebody called me a weirdo, I would feel bad.
I didn't say that shit, bro.
No, you said it. Like, I guess if on a street perspective,
I'm a West Coast nigga, and we push lines, nigga. I'd have knocked blood out. On Pyru, he know that.
You know what?
He had 7 niggas with him that ain't seen they toes in 15 years because they gut is past their motherfucking nutsack, nigga. I wasn't worried about them niggas.
Why did go that left though? Like I don't get it.
Listen, the nigga got mad because niggas asked me how the podcast went, and I told him how it went. What he had the disadvantage is the visual came out the same day, bro. Now this what I don't respect. Niggas is telling me, you know, I called you, Act. I said, yo, Act, this nigga spoke on me in the past, bro. You said, yeah, Wack, he said something about you in gang. I said, I didn't know that. Act, check this out.
He's done videos.
Listen, bro, Pyru ought to know that. Nigga wouldn't have been no show. I'd have got out with him as soon as he got there. Real shit. Nigga, he was there before 6ix9ine. You got a big ass air. We'd have got out. Straight up. Now, here go the thing. He been having some hatred towards me before the show. You recording shit, you doing all this shit.
Yo, hold on, by the way, Wack.
So why on the show, bro?
That's what I was asking. I did ask him though, because you know when he came to do the interview with me, he showed up with one person. This time he came with 7. So like
Pyru he did, nigga.
So
you know what's happening.
So maybe he thought like, you know, he didn't know your enemy. It had to be you or 6ix9ine because he showed up with just me. It wasn't that many people.
So when he came with you, he by himself.
He was with one person.
It was 7, 8 niggas. One person. Hey, listen, Act, and let's keep it real, Act. All them niggas, Wack, can I get a picture? Keep it real. Keep it real, nigga.
Yeah, no, they were
all them niggas. I wasn't out there jacking no nigga.
They weren't.
Yo, what up, Scope, man? The hell going on? Man? Yeah, yelling, going crazy, man. And man, this man Wack 100 going crazy right now, man. I'm gonna play the rest of the tape. Hold on, man. I just want to salute my man for coming through. I dropped the link if y'all want to come up and voice what y'all think about the situation. You know what I'm saying? There it is. But I'm let's go back into this, man.
Flamed up on pushing this peep on, and I was on his line, and you know it, nigga. You been around me time. My energy, my aggression was not so different. Nigga, I'm a Pyru. I've been trained this one, and I ain't giving a fuck about no numbers, my nigga. That nigga was nice, and you sit there at, because a few times you stopped me, bro. Stop front, nigga. I was gaslighting that nigga, and you know it, bro.
Well, obviously, I
know it, bro.
I wanted to get to where it's at now.
But you seen it, so don't be on there jacking, talking about Wack.
But Wack, I know
none of you niggas brought up him getting fucked. I said, yo, you talking all this tough shit about you do the niggas, bro. But the people want to know, where was that energy with this nigga touching on you? Did I not sound like nigga that?
Nah, you did. Everybody, hold on.
Okay,
I thought he was mad. Hold on. I thought he felt away. Wait. I thought he felt away when people laugh. Now, some people laugh.
Buy my mama groceries. I said, so you telling me you liked it? Come on, bro. How much I gotta say, bro? How much I gotta say?
Well, I thought you were cool though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
how much? No, bro. Listen.
I think that Ish thing set you off. I'm gonna be honest. Because you weren't like that to them before. Like, you were kind of talking.
Listen, bro. I got tired. I'm gonna tell you what set me off. The extra animated shit on the side of me every time he doing all this
moving his head
and all that shit. I'm gonna tell you what set it off, and don't take this personal act. The nigga got the body gestures of a savage, but he had the eyes of academics.
God
Much
damn.
that nigga. So don't play that role, nigga.
Yo,
And
Wack,
now
so dumb.
I'm gonna test your
Wack is
gangster.
so dumb.
You don't claim to be gangster.
Yo, Wack.
Nigga,
Yo, Wack.
hey, look, nigga, you come to my house, I'm gonna shoot you. If not, I'm calling the police. That's cool. That's act. What?
Yo, my bad. Hold on.
Nigga, this nigga was doing all
Wack,
these.
let me ask you a question.
All this shit.
Wack, hold on. Let me ask you a
I
question.
seen the pussy in his eyes.
Yo,
the
yo.
wine baby in me seen the
Wack,
bitch in
Wack.
his eyes, bro.
Hold on.
So I tested his gangster.
All right, let me ask you a question because I looked at it on stream. I watched the whole clip again, right?
Come on, bro.
Yo, wait, hold on. When you sat in that room, you started. I told people, I'm like, look at Wack. He sizing everybody up. You sized up the dude sitting next
Off
to
the
me.
rip.
You sized
I
up the
supposed
other
to.
goons. You sized up the other goons. You sized up.
Everybody.
Then you had a demeanor with Hasan. Why was you on defense like that though? And by the way, you showed up there the earliest. You showed up there earliest, looking in rooms like you just like. Why?
Bro, I was earlier than everybody.
I know.
Trap. And any nigga, all my niggas on the west say Wack showed up early. That mean he been cased outside. He done got his shit right. He done came in to make sure ain't no line up. Nigga, I'm here. But we gonna.
Man, that sound like a man that's on the run and shit. You doing all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You coming to check everything out before, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like you got people looking for you more than anything.
Now he do.
And exactly.
I let every nigga know what I tell you, act.
I ain't gonna lie, you stuck in there on me.
What I tell you, don't edit, nothing I do, nothing I say. Did I tell you that?
Now you said that.
I was on my shit. This nigga sat right on the side of me. I put my back to the wall for a reason.
I seen that.
Right?
What did you think was gonna happen? You thought he was gonna like try you?
Here, bro. Niggas that sit here, that nigga did not like what he looked like on that screen. I'm gonna tell you why. He's so used to putting on his antics in front of a camera and nobody there to address him. For the first time, man, he was in a situation where nigga was addressing him. And he couldn't, he broke, he folded. Ain't no mirror, nigga, this real life. Every time he said some bullshit, I called him on it. And what none of y'all gonna ask that nigga about him getting fucked in his ass,
right,
bro.
You're right. I was why I asked on shit like that. The hell?
Yeah, Wack was, though. Because, homie, all this tough shit, this nigga still walking around, you pulling out on youngsters because they walking up on you, maybe because they want a photograph or they ask you a question. Well, what's up with you pulling out on the nigga that pulled out of you, nigga? Yeah. What's up with that? And right now today, you still got to deal with that. What's up with that? I asked him. You know what the nigga said? He brought my mother groceries. I said, so you ain't seen him? Yeah, I seen him. He apologized. I ain't got it in me to do nothing. I love him. I said, so you liked it. Bro, he had ample opportunities to take it personal how I was getting at him. See, he fucked up because I called him on a few lies. The fact that he trying to paint the narrative that Big U was on the three-way, he on the three-way, he didn't know me and Big U ain't talked in 15 months. You put a timestamp on it and said it was Super Bowl weekend. That just passed 60 days ago, nigga. Ain't no way Big U was on the phone, dummy. You lying.
See, now the crazy thing about this whole thing right now, what him and Ack is doing is they going at Hasan, but Ack is still not asking him, why the hell was you on the phone telling this man all this goddamn information, man? Ain't nobody see look what's going on, man. Look what's going on.
Say some sucker shit to me.
He on
He
the
said he got
Lying.
audio of everything.
The world don't even know this. We might text every now and then, but we ain't been on no phone. I don't answer his call, and he don't answer mine. It's just like that.
You know he's gonna put out more footage, y'all. Like
I don't give a fuck. He just put. Hey, listen. Act one thing about me, bro. I come from an era. Whatever you say once, you say twice, right? I want him to put out more footage because that's more reason for the whole. I'm gonna own the page.
Yeah,
He's a little bothered by that.
The only thing, so I think he said he has the footage of this. I never seen it. He said to you before, or he said you asked him for permission for the Bombada thing. I don't remember.
See now, what Wack is failing to realize is he don't gotta put it out on his page. That man can start a whole new page and put the shit out, and then you could take that page and he'll still have his page, and then all the once he puts it out, it's on YouTube. We all gonna use it, Wack. So that's why he don't understand it, man. He don't understand, man. See, it's a different game, Wack. This ain't the music game, man.
Hearing that,
I've never had. Come on,
the only hold on. The only thing I know, and you know this too.
Bro, we was all at when he came in. I was eating the food. Everybody right there.
Yeah.
Niggas immediately start talking. Them niggas taking pictures. All this shit. I ain't never asked that nigga. Do I got permission to bring up Bambaataa?
The only thing I remember
nobody that know me, bro. Listen. Bro.
The only thing I remember was 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine said, "Yo, my little niggas, they don't like playing around." That's the only thing I remember.
That's like, what he told that nigga. Now watch it. 6ix9ine was telling him that because I guess he been playing with 6ix9ine on YouTube. Wack don't play with 6ix9ine. I've been with 6ix9ine, right? So he told that nigga, "My little niggas don't play around. They ain't here to play no game. I'm telling you right now, Hasan. So I'm telling you right now. So if you go there, it's on you." 6ix9ine told that nigga in his face that. So that was their conversation, you know.
But what's crazy is Hasan didn't even have to go there. The dudes that 6ix9ine brought up there called him a goddamn rat. So what was Hasan supposed to do when the dudes that you standing with calling you a rat? You know what I mean? Come on.
Goddamn well, bro. This nigga, the fact that he makes up shit to try to sugarcoat it, let me know he.
And Hasan called him a rat. Watch the video, man. Watch the video.
Damn. The fact, Wack, you asked me for permission to bring up Africa Bambaataa. If I asked you for permission, nigga, I wouldn't have disrespected you and blindsided you the way I did, nigga. I asked you, did you like it, nigga? I asked you for permission to say that too. The fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, but wait, you feel that was a low blow? Though? Like you felt like you should have went there because honestly, like put it like this,
ain't no low blow. Listen, you can't be on the side of me, bro, talking all this murder kill shit on what you gonna do to these young black kids because they might have a question or some shit, and I'm whipping out, blowing niggas' brains out. He got all this shit going on with the fake costume jury, and a nigga violated you, took your rectum from you, and we all know it didn't stop at your rectum. He put it in his mouth too, and nigga, you ain't did nothing to this nigga. Fuck all that. The world needs to know,
Wack,
A, you pussy, or B, you liked it.
Wack, in his defense though, he did say, I guess what he's trying to say is that you didn't say with this to me. Like right now, if you said it like that, I think he's saying he done something.
Let me explain something to you. Go watch it. Nigga, you had to tell me I'm a natural loud nigga.
Yeah, no. I tapped you a couple times.
Nothing about me is subtle, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you. Nothing about Wack is subtle. I asked the nigga, hey, homie, what was all this aggression when the nigga that violated your manhood, homie?
I think he said he was 12, man. Or something like that.
Nah, he said he went up, he was 15, 16, and I told the nigga I was putting in work on the run for a 245 by the time I was 12, 13. You talking about you been putting in all this work and the niggas that raised you? Fuck it. You ain't 12 now. Why you ain't handled your business? All the niggas in Poland, niggas in Europe, fuck all that. They tell me that nigga be right here. Then he told me, I don't have it in me to do that to him. But you got it in you to pull it out and whip it out and want to bust on these kids? I'm confused, bro. I don't think it was a molestation. I think it was a partnership, and I think that was his boyfriend. That's
God
it, bro.
damn,
that's
man.
why he don't want to go there about that.
Hold on.
It's real shit.
Do you regret? Even if that's what it was, do you regret like bringing it to club? Because I think he got mad at the clubhouse call.
Hey, bro, listen to me, bro. Niggas asked me, how did it go? And I told them how it went. They gonna see it anyway. Nigga, you got one of the biggest platforms in the world. They gonna see it. Fuck you, me.
Man, this dude Wack 100 crazy, man. Yeah, man, but that's it. Just goes on more of him ranting and shit. I'll play some more, man, because it just goes on. It's just basically more of him ranting on Hasan Campbell. He never touched base on why he spoke about people the way he did. He, I think. Wait, let me see. I think he is going to talk about the squeeze situation. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let's see if he talks about the squeezing people. Because I don't even think he talk about that. I think he just keep going in on Hasan. And he don't even talk about what he said on the phone to Hasan. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Hasan gonna keep killing him. Because he gonna keep dropping that footage. That man taped it, man. That was golden.
Dude think, bro. Dude think.
Oh, by the way, yo, Wack. That podcast episode, it turned the podcast. We're number 2 behind Joe Rogan. Off of that one episode.
Okay, there it go. Now, I want you to admit to something.
Go ahead.
Who the fuck was the wild card, nigga? Who the fuck carried that motherfucker? Since you said it wasn't gonna be me at first, huh?
Yeah, I did say it was gonna be Hasan, but here's the thing.
What? No. You gonna give me mine, nigga? Cause I let you say that shit before.
Wack, you a troublemaker. Yo, Wack, you was getting
Who the fuck carried that motherfucking show, bro?
God damn, Wack.
You got that little dude, not little dude, but the guy with 6'9" when he said, "Oh, we on Jackrass," and then you got a Hasan. You turned it up. Well, you always do that.
Wack and 6'9" carried that show.
Okay, I give you that.
Don't front.
Hasan tried to hold his there. Hasan was holding. He was keeping a solid though.
Hasan is only gonna be animated when he by himself, bro.
See
that. Bro, I'm checking him right here.
What?
See, now he playing back the interview. He gonna talk about how he checked them and all this stuff and all. You know what I mean? It's really just basically Wack ranting on about what he did. But I want y'all to what y'all think, man. I know some of y'all say, you know what I'm saying, that they both wrong. Hasan was wrong for taping him. Wack was wrong for talking trash. But I don't know. What y'all think, man? I think that Hasan did what a YouTuber or somebody like Hasan would do. I don't think he did anything wrong. I just think that Wack didn't understand that he was messing with a YouTuber. And he wasn't really messing with a street dude. You know what I mean? Because who's going to record a telephone call? Who's going to just think to record a conversation just off the blue? You know what I'm saying? And then hold it. That's a dude that create content, man. That's what he do, man. So, yo, man, that's basically what's going down. Let's see what else he gonna do. He gonna play back. He's playing back the footage now, and then he's gonna go basically and show you where he kind of went at Hasan. Let's hear it. Fuck it.
This nigga, I told that nigga out the gate. Wait, hold on, nigga. That nigga from the mother niggas, nigga 6'9" ain't doing nothing. Wack said that, nigga. Get mad at Wack body. Did I not say that?
Yeah, no, you did. No, you absolutely did. Well, all right, so the reason why I said a wild card, I'm gonna tell you why I told Hasan that. Because I know your angle. And I know how you feel about most of these things. I know 6'9" is his angle. Hasan's angle I've seen on YouTube. I don't know how it manifests with all three.
Yeah, man. See what I'm telling you? Hasan is all YouTube, man. That's what Hasan is.
Hey, listen, bro. This the thing, though, bro. I interviewed with you already, and I did interview with 6'9". Wasn't no sense of putting no energy over there.
Yeah, but see, you went at him, and that was the wrong
What you
move.
watching?
See, look,
he
I'm watching the shit. I'm gonna find the part because you talking about what I didn't say, nigga. I know what I said. You nigga, you on here with this nigga talking about Wack wasn't pressing.
No, but that wasn't the energy I felt. Though. I didn't feel like you were intimidating him. I feel like
hey, bro, I wasn't trying to intimidate. I was trying to.
No, you said some shit.
Hold on, man. Is pressing not trying to intimidate somebody?
Yup, for sure is.
I don't see that this is the double talk cleanup mess I be talking about, man. Like you saying you pressed them and just in 2 seconds when academics say, yo, you was trying, I ain't feel you was trying to intimidate him or anything. I wasn't trying to intimidate him. So what was pressing? You just said you wanted to press him because if he said something wild, you could sock him in the mouth, right? So now you ain't trying to intimidate him? I don't understand it, man. I really don't, man.
But that's like all I wanted him to say is something bad to me or wrong to me, and I was gonna break his shit. And I'm a
Now, is that not trying to intimidate or pressure somebody? Go. I don't understand what's going on, Wack, man. You crazy, man. This dude is off the rocker, yo.
tell you why. I needed an excuse to tell you, hey, my nigga, that nigga got at me, my nigga. Fuck what you talking about?
Yeah, well, I'm glad he. Well, that's why I kept telling you because I see you kept saying shit to provoke niggas. I see that,
nigga.
But I kept tapping you. I kept tapping you.
You kept tapping me.
That's a fact.
Stop fronting, bro.
That's a fact. You're right about that. But I guess Hasan's whole thing is he said he let those fly. He said pressing to him is intimidating. Bro.
5, 6, 7, 8 times. Nah, bro. No. Hold on. Hold on.
Look, he playing it back now. He playing it back.
Look, yeah, nigga, everybody want to know where was your enemy to rape because this man did something to you when you was a youngster, right? Right, yeah. So everybody want to know what happened to that energy when it came to you revenging your manhood with that man. I don't have it in me to kill that man because even though he violated me as a child, he protected me. He like this shit. That nigga with that book. Look, that ain't the violation, bro. Do not take away from my the violation. You creating a reason on why you're gonna get out. Hold up.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Yeah, but that's basically it, man. I'm gonna fucking stop playing that shit, man. God damn it. Yeah, man, that's basically it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the whole thing, man. But this dude, I don't understand what's going on, man. This is turning into a YouTube clout Olympics. Sure enough, is chill, man. These dudes is going crazy, man. The thing is that, see, I really think that Wack ain't think Hasan was going to do some shit like that, and he played back all that footage, and see, he know, like Wack know, he said more on that tape, so he don't really want him to play anymore. So he gonna try to shut him down, man. But you know Hasan Campbell, man, that dude, he YouTube. That's how he get his checks. So what you think he gonna do tonight, man? You know, play more footage, man. You know, play more footage, play more of that tape. And the more he plays, the more Wack is getting drilled into a hole. Cause obviously, right now, after all this goes down, do you really think that Gillian Wallow is really gonna mess with him like that? Do you think Drink Champ, Snorri, and them is really gonna mess with? I haven't even heard anything from any of those people, man. Have you heard anything from the game? Have you heard anything from Blueface about what's going on? I really think Wack is just putting itself in a hole, and eventually people are going to just walk away from him, man. You know what I mean? But yo, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? That's the majority of the interview. Y'all can actually go check this interview on academics page. I don't think he last night he took it down. I don't know if he put it back up, but y'all can go check it out, man. It just basically is the rest of it is just basically Wack going in. He's gonna play the footage of what he says to Hasan. And he didn't really say anything about him getting fucked or nothing like that. He just kind of slipped a couple of sneak disses in. And he didn't have the same temperature like he has right now. So, you know what I mean? Y'all can check it out. And I salute y'all, man, for coming through. Um, I will be going live this week. Finishing up a couple of other customs, so pull up. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe, man. It's your man Black D, Blackout Customs. Thanks for coming through. Peace.